Hello, hello. Sound should work, right? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna show you the vision, what I want at the end of the day. You gotta be able to do this. The vision I have at the end of the day is you guys can do complex fraction. Complex fractions looks like this: -4 and 1/3 plus 2 and 1/2 all over 4 and 1/7 minus 2 and 1/5, or 2/5. Let's say 2 and 2/5. 2/5. And let's say this is a 7. So at the end of the day, I want you to be able to simplify this whole thing, right? But there were small parts, so we're going to talk about what are those small parts first. And if you guys have any questions, just raise your hand. I don't understand this. It's okay. I'm going to treat you like you don't know 4th grade. I'm going to treat you like I'm going to teach you within one day that you understand 4th grade, how 4th grade works. So this is a fraction on top of fraction. This is known as a complex fractions. First thing about complex fractions, there is a parentheses here, and there's a parenthesis. It's not there, but it's present. If you type in on the decimals or you type in on the calculator, you have to put that parenthesis there. Otherwise, your calculator is not going to do order operation correctly. So there is an invisible parenthesis that is located there. With that being said, with the invisible parenthesis, then you know what you do first. You should know that you need to do like this part here first and this part here first, and you have to do it separately. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go through something, and I'm going to go through like, okay, how do I go through all that stuff? But first, this is the angle. So let's talk about multiplication yesterday. So angle, we gotta be able to do this. So here is some of you guys can do this right now. How many of you guys can simplify this all the way to a simple fraction? That means numerator over denominator. How many of you guys can do it? Nobody? Good. That's what we're here for. Okay. So we're gonna talk about yesterday. We have a quiz question. And the quiz question looks like this: 72 over 28 times 14 over 36. Something like this. So that's multiplication. A lot of people do cross multiply. How many of you guys did cross multiply? You multiply it this way and you multiply it this way. That's not correct. The reason why you're doing that is when you can cross multiply, it has to be equal sign in between. And it has to be equal sign right here. It has to be x over 5 and 2 over 10, something like this. This you can cross multiply because of those equal sign, and then you can cross multiply like this: 10x equal to 10, x is equal to 1. That situation you can cross multiply. And you do that in geometry and kind of become a habit. Every time you see two fractions, you cross multiply, but that's not true. Yes?
Can you cross multiply if there's no variable as well?
Then you don't need to cross multiply if there's no variable. If it's just 1, 5 equal to 210, that just doesn't help you, right? That's 1, 5 equal to 210. There's nothing else I can do. So you don't do a cross multiply here because you don't need it. But this one, you have variables so that you can solve for something. A lot of you guys solve for something and you solve. This is how you solve. But when you multiply two fractions, then the best way to do is actually look for simplifications first. You look for simplification, that's happened all the time. How many of you guys multiply 72 times 14 yesterday and 28 times 36 yesterday? Raise your hand if you did that. You did that? Is that a big number and take a long time? And you're like, man, let's go back to 3rd grade, not even 4th grade. How to multiply 2-digit number, right? Like, I was able to use calculator. Unfortunately, in this class, you're not going to have calculator for a long time. The only time you get calculator is toward the end, at 3rd or 4th night week. Okay? But you're going to learn how to do things without calculator now. So and I show you how to cancel like this. This is 1 and 2, and this is 1 and 2, and this 2, and this answer is 1. Yesterday's answer is 4, but this answer is 1. But how do I do it so fast? I did it without even like, it literally takes 5 seconds to do. But why does it work? Like 72 can cancel 36. Do you know why 72 can cancel 36? You're both divisible by the same number, but why? Why they can simplify it that way? Yes?
Do we divide something by it?
No? Why they can divisible? A lot of people don't understand why we can simplify this way. The truth is, if you understand that 2 times 3 is equal to 3 times 2, that's it. Why? Because we know that 2 times 3, 3 times 2 is okay, right? So can I just, and we also understand that 6 over 4, you can simplify to 3 over 2. You understand that, right? So actually, it's coming from that, believe it or not. Because you know that 14 and 28, this is technically, you guys did this, which is fine. Which is fine. Is that okay? Can I switch the top? Because 72 times 14, 14 times 72, can I change to this? Can I change it? And then can I just do 14 over 28 times 72 times 36? And this simplify to 1/2. We know we can simplify straight up and down. And we also simplify here is 2 over 1. And that's equal to 2 over 2. That's equal to 1. But yeah, we simplify this very easily. A lot of people don't understand. Always look for simplification. I seen kids grow up in the United States all the time. White kid, Hispanic kids, Indian kids, black kid, white, I don't know, any other race of kids. They all taught this way. Multiply the top, multiply the bottom, get the result, simplify it. I'm like, this is so stupid. Like nobody ever teach you guys how to simplify before you multiply. You should always look for simplification before you multiply. Is this okay? So I'm gonna give you a little bit harder. You can have a complex, you can have mixed number times mixed number, but mixed number need to convert to improper fractions. So let's just say if I have this. Okay, well, we'll just give you a question. Let's see if you guys get able to do it, okay? 75 over 13 times 39 over 25. So let's see how long it's gonna take you now. This is 39, by the way. My handwriting's bad. And later we're gonna deal with this with sine square and cosine square, and you're gonna be like, "Whoa, this is all the same." 4th grade math is so important. Nobody will ever go back to teach 4th grade all over again. I want you to simplify all the way, okay? How many people got it? Good. I need a lot more faster for most of you guys. This is 39, by the way. And you have to get better at multiplication because your calculator, I call that CDS, calculator dependence syndrome. You guys only depends on calculator. You're not able to do things without calculator. It pissed me off. My son was at 7th grade, and the teacher told him, says, you have to use calculator. And my son's like, I don't need to use calculator. And he's like, no, you have to use it. So she forced calculator on top of him. I said, no, do not ever listen to her. You should do things without calculator. I don't know. Anybody have her, Miss Donegan? No?
Was that Kota?
Yeah. Okay. Anybody have Miss Donegan before? No? Good. Okay. How many guys have simplified all the way? Okay. What'd you get? Scout. Oh, you got 9? What'd you get?
Oh, I did it into an improper fraction. I didn't like simplify it.
Okay. Okay, so you should get 9. Thank you. So you should simplify this. The reason why is I'm looking, so sometimes you can look simplify here, but you cannot see 75 and 13. But this is just 1, this is 3, right? And this is a 1, this is 3. So that's going to be 9 over 1, and that's equal to 9. And that's it. Right? Very, very simple. Fast. Okay. Yes?
What if you don't have compatible numbers like that? Like where they're not factors?
When there's, you can look it up and down first, and you will look diagonal. And that's what you have in stoichiometry. How many of you guys in chemistry right now? Okay. In stoichiometry, you really rely on the skills. For example, how do you convert 1 feet? Let's say 6 feet, right? 6 feet, right? And you want to convert to inches. What do you technically? You multiply by, well, conversion ratio. 1 feet equal to 12 inches. And feet cancel out, so it'll be 72 inches. And that's how you normally get it. That's how you do dimension analysis. And that's how you do stoichiometry. Exactly the same way, but those skills inherit from 4th grade. But we don't teach it, we don't enforce it, students forget, students have no idea what we're talking about. You can simplify diagonally. Now, if you cannot have a factor, well, guess what? The only last resort, multiply top and bottom by bottom. That is the last resort, not the first resort. You always looking for simplification first. Is this okay? Okay. Now, what if today I have a mixed number? So let's just say negative 2 and 1/5 times by, I don't know, times 22 and 1 and let's just say 3. So what if I had times this two number? Now, what scary sign is this? I want you to make sure never have a mixed number. Always stay with improper fraction. I even prefer my answer in improper fraction because you cannot multiply at this moment. How many people thinking about 2 times 1 is equal to 2, and how many people think that this 2 times each other? You cannot do that. You have to convert to improper fraction first. Okay? So can you convert to improper fractions? Do you guys remember how many of you guys don't know how to convert improper fraction? You don't know? You don't know how to convert to improper fraction. You never learned this before. Okay. This is a while, but okay, that's fine. So imagine you have 2 pizza and a quarter pizza, right? 2 pizza I can draw. 2 pizza and a quarter pizza. Basically, there was a cut, right? And so that is 2 whole pizza. So that's 2 and 1/4 pizza, right? So how improper fractions basically, I says I don't want to know as 2 whole pizza. I want to know as a 4, and I can say, well, I know this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is 1. So you can times this number 4 by 2. You got 8 slices, and plus 1 additional slice is 9, right? Is that okay? So now you know. So I need you to convert to improper fractions. And once you convert to improper fraction, you gotta be careful. There's some mistake that you can make. And I'm gonna ask you. So go ahead and convert this to improper fraction before you multiply. I will say people's gonna make mistake on the first one rather than the second one. We know it's 5 on the bottom, right? How many of you guys got -9 here? You got -9? All right. It's not -9. Do you know why it's not -9? It's actually -11. It's a 5 times 2 is 10. 10 plus 1. The negative sign happened later. Negative signs multiply to the fractions. It happened later. Okay? Does that make sense? 5 times 2 is 10. 10 plus 1 is 11. We don't worry about the negative sign. The negative sign happened afterwards. Does this make sense or no? Okay, so this is going to be negative 11, and this is 22, and this is going to be 22, this is 25. Is that okay? Now, this part is no problem because there's no negative sign. I put a negative sign for there for a reason, kind of set a trap for some of you guys. How many of you guys think it's negative 9? Good. And now I don't mind. So now what you mind to make sure understand that negative sign happened later. Is that okay? So now I can simplify now. What can I simplify, Cole?
You can switch the signs, like the top 25 to 4.
25 and what?
The top 2 you can switch the sides and then you can simplify.
Okay, oh yeah, I don't have to switch. I can simplify here. I'm just showing you that's a reason why that you can simplify, but you can simplify here. What can you simplify here, Cole?
You can simplify the 22 into like.
Yeah, 22 and 11. So what are you gonna say on 22?
11. Oh no, not 11. Sorry, 2. Negative 2.
Just 2 here. A negative sign happened later. 5 and 25, that's 5. So the answer is negative 5 or 2. Is that okay? Pretty fast, right? Okay. No teacher will go back and reteach all this. I'm gonna go through it because I'm gonna say, let's fix all the problem. If you're willing to trust me, we will go through every single thing that you can possibly miss. I can know when people make mistake. I don't even I teach for so long. I know which spot people usually make mistake. That mistake happened 10 years ago. People start making them. Mixed number, you end up to multiply before you do things. Okay, so let me give you questions. Okay, so now we're gonna times, right? Times by let me see. Okay, so I want you to simplify this. And this is so important for higher level math, and you're gonna be like, I don't see it, but it is so important. How many of you guys got an answer? Good. Once you got an answer, check the person next to you, see what they got. Did you get the same thing as you? What's your name? What's your name? Lucas. How are you doing, Lucas? Huh? Okay. Cohen, are you done? Yahiel, you done? You done? Can you help out? What'd you get? What'd you get for final answer? Huh? You got 2? Who else got 2? Is it 2 or no? No? Okay, it's no, not 2. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna go through them. So this is gonna be 3, and this one is gonna be 3 times 3 is gonna be 9. So that's gonna be negative 10. Is that okay? Lucas, do you understand? Times 15, 1, that's 24. And this is simplify 3, 1, and that's what? 8. And simplify that, this 3, this 2. So that's equal to negative 16 over 3. How many people are lost? Still lost? Where are you lost?
On the 10 and 15 part.
Because they both divisible by 3. So I can, divisible by 5. So 10 can divisible by 5. 15 can divisible by 5. So they have a common factor of 5. So they can simplify with 5.
Okay.
Okay? All right. Is that okay? Yes.
Why is the answer 3?
The answer is negative 16 over 3.
How'd you get the 3?
1 times 3.
Oh.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to work on subtractions now. Okay. 1/2 minus, I'll give you an easy one. 1/2 minus 1/3. How many of you guys know the answer right away? If you know the answer right away, raise your hand so I know who you are. Okay, good. You know the answer right away? What do you think the answer?
0.
No. Yes? Uh-huh. Yen, Alex? What?
1 over 6.
Uh-huh. How many of you guys don't know why it's 1 over 6? Okay. Oh boy, okay. So, imagine that you have a half pizza, right? And this is a half a pizza, right? And you're gonna take away, you're gonna subtract the 1/3 of pizza, right? Right? And we says that's not equal to 0 pizza because 1/2 pizza minus 1/3, that's gonna be subtracting. So you subtract just by visually subtracting. If you're subtracting here, it should end up with like something like right here. Does that make sense? Because visually that makes sense, right? But the only way that we can do that, is we break this to a common pieces. So we're gonna break this pizza to 6 slices rather than a 2 slice or 3 slice. Why? Because if you break the 6 slice, it will look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So now we have what? This one is what? Is 3 over 6, right? Minus what? 2 over 6. That's equal to 1 over 6. Is that okay? So why do I do that? I need a common denominator. So I need to multiply this by 3 over 3, and this is 2 over 2. And that's going to give you 6, 3 minus 2 over 6. That's equal to 1, 6. So you need a common denominator before you subtract. Otherwise, you cannot subtract 2 numbers. You have to have a same denominator. Now, why is we can multiply 3 over 3? Why? 3 over 3 is what? It's 1. So you multiply by 1, you did not change the fraction. You just change the cut of the fraction. You just change the cut of the pizza. So you can subtract them together. Is this okay? Now, all mixed number need to compare to improper fraction. So I'm going to give you a little bit harder now. So I mean, I'll just give you, let's say, it's 2/5 minus, I don't know, 1, 3, like this. So if you subtract those 2, can you subtract them? You guys are going to get a bunch of 4th grade questions. Unfortunately, we're going to start here. to make sure that everything is good. Good. But at the end, trust me, you guys gonna be able to do question like, and I appreciate you guys telling me like what you don't know, because if you telling me you don't know, I'm gonna go back and fix those things, and we can go back to fix those things slowly until we do it right. Today you're gonna have some homework. We'll post on the group chat. It's basically fractions. Okay. Okay. So anybody done? Who's not done yet? Okay, Lucas. What do I need to do the first step?
Find a common denominator.
Okay, what's common denominator here?
I don't know.
What's common denominator there? The other Lucas? What's the noun behind? Yes, you. Yes.
I'm not Lucas.
What's your name?
Jaden.
What? What?
Jaden.
Jaden? Okay, Jaden. What's common denominator? No? Does anybody knows? Okay. The girl with the glasses, Sabash? 15. Okay, so what do I need to multiply on this side? 3 over 3? Good. Why 3 over 3? 3 over 3 is 1. We're not changing the fraction of 2/5. We just change the denominator so they look different. Right? And we multiply 5 over 5. Is that okay? And this will get you 15 over 6 minus 5 over 15. And that's equal to 1 over 15. Because now you can subtract 6 and 5. Now you have the same type of cut, you can subtract the numerator. Now the cut the same, you can subtract them. How many people still lost? Raise your hand if you still lost. Okay, we give you a chance here. So that's it. We're gonna give you improper fractions. We're gonna give you a mixed number. So I'm not give you a really difficult number. Okay, I want you to subtract this two number. But you have to change it to improper fraction first. And this already happened in college, University of San Diego. Used to be 10 years ago, there's 20 people on the remedial class that have to make up this. Now, this remedial class changed to 900 people. That's in college, people don't understand this. Okay, if you got your answer, you should get 3 and 4 minus 5 of 22. And then you're gonna multiply this by 5 over 5. And this is 3 over 3. So that's equal to 15, and that's 20. Minus 15, 66. So it'll be negative 46 over 15. Good. It's start coming back. I know it's gonna be slow, but it's necessary. No problem. Nia, you doing okay? Do you understand this or no? Okay.
Just because, when I move, I'm gonna like have to take out all my AP classes because I'm gonna be doing dual enrollment in the spring, so they don't let me take APs. But I'm only gonna do that when I move. Is there normal pre-calc or is it just AP pre-calc?
If you do dual enrollment, I suggest you to start with college algebra.
College algebra?
Don't start with pre-calc.
Okay.
It's just because I don't think anybody has a correct skills to go to pre-calc, and that's why I'm doing this. It's not
No,
judging
yeah,
you,
of
it's
course.
to show you that
I was struggling with this. Don't worry about it. I
yeah,
know,
so
I
you need to understand those, and you need to understand this for PERT as well when you
Yes.
take it to enrollment. So it is okay to make sure you understand all the stuff. So I would start with college algebra. Sometimes start out slow is better than start finish fast. I don't know if you play sports or something like that. Do you
I
play?
play two sports actually.
Which sports you play?
Swim and water polo.
Okay, so at first you just have to trending the water, so you don't have to you don't die. Like if you teach me how to swim, I'm gonna teach you how to trend the water first, right?
Okay.
Because I don't know how to swim, so you can teach me someday, but you're gonna be like, well, you just need to stay above the water first. So right now we try to do that first, and then we go and gradually go into a different level. And but if you try to say, oh, this is paddle, and then what happened? You get in the middle, you sink, you die, and that's what happened. And that's what's gonna happen to you if you jump too fast.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
bye.
This is the algebra 2.
Okay. Did you cheat?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What'd you get? What's the final grade?
91.
Okay, that's good. 91 is real grade. Now, if you show me 99, then I'll be like, that's
99.
cheating.
Oh yeah, 99 will be cheating.
Yeah. So the one student showed me like 98, and I was like,
98 online in 2 months. Yeah. No.
Oh, wow. Okay, so it wasn't one.
So, Mr. Ye, could you please explain me how to do the improper fractions again? I couldn't get it.
okay, that's fine. So that's 3 times 1. So you see, you think about you have one pizza and 1/3 of pizza, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like this, right?
Yes.
So there's total like how many 1/3 pizza? 1, 2, 3, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so you need 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. So be 4/3. So that's how you get 4/3.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Nobody ever teach you this?
No. Mm-hmm.
Where you from?
I'm from Brazil, and
But in Brazil, nobody teach you this?
it's because math from Brazil we have like 2 more years. No, just one. It's just the same here, but we have 13 years of school, not 12 like we have here in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
So this kind of math is more advanced in Brazil, and
This is 3rd grade though. It doesn't matter in Brazil or here.
There it is like 6th grade.